It is the preview for race number 5 now at Happy Valley on Wednesday night. The 5th race is over the 1200 metres. It is a Class 4. Now, Smart Leader's come into the field at the top of the book with Kokoshi Masu out. Smart Leader on a 7-day backup, but carries 116 pounds despite having the one saddlecloth. We've got Momentum Galaxy jumping to the 1200 metres. Spicy Grill has his first start for Pierre Ung, the 3-time course and distance winner. Hero Star races well second up. Shining Fortunes come up with a wider draw. And Bishop's Heart is a 4-time course and distance winner. And Pearl, take what you need. Nicky's come up with a wide draw again. Does tend to go forward though, even from those wide barriers.
Yeah, as we take a look at the speed map, good is the predicted speed, and I think the likes of Hero Star and Dragon Kingdom being in the race are certainly going to play their part. Obviously, you've got Hero Star in 1, Dragon Kingdom in 3, so they're well placed to go forward. Take what you need, might be caught out a little bit wide. Spicy Grill and Six Best Friends, who has shown good speed, Paul. He's also drawn a good gate in 4.
Yeah, I don't know if he can get to the lead, but with blinkers on the first time, I expect him to be quite prominent. Momentum Galaxy's up to the 1200. Gallant Waking, when he did win, yeah, he was towards the back, and Island Shine as well.
All right, we're going to start with a replay now here, Nick, of Shining Fortune, who hung on okay in this race because he did do some early work.
Yeah, he did, and he's now been placed twice over the course and distance. I think he's the type of horse, Mark, that's building up to a win very shortly. He's obviously running well without winning. He remains off £125 here, and even though he's drawn wide, Paul, I think he certainly gets his chance again.
Yeah, look, he's threatened to win, and he hasn't on occasions, hasn't he? Yeah, he said the 10 starts so far, but just barrier 11 put me off a little bit.
Hero Star likes to go forward in his races, Paul, but if there's a horse that can nab him late, they seem to do it, even though he did get a win a couple of starts ago.
Yeah, you're right. And look, he was on the cusp for me. He didn't quite make it, and he has drawn nicely in barrier 1, so he should be able to get to that front, but I thought he had his chance here.
He needs a lot to go right for him. I think, given his style of running, he sort of needs to be left alone and have an easier time of things. But like you say, if there is one that can run him down, Mark, he's usually quite vulnerable late on.
And you think it might be this one, Nick, in Gallant Waking?
I think it might be, actually, yeah. Now, this run from Sha Tin last time out, this was when he ran behind Victor, the winner, who I think we're going to hear plenty more about in due course. But his runs around Happy Valley have been good. He won on debut here, and he was still a colt. They've actually gelded him. He's had a couple of runs as a gelding now, and I think it's what was required. But I do like him getting back here to Happy Valley, Paul. And for all he's knocked up late here and he's eventually run 4th, I think he's value for a good bit more here.
Yeah, look, I agree. I've got definitely included him as well. He did win fresh up last season, sort of went off the ball a little bit, but towards the back end of the season he came right again, and that run was good fresh up.
Island Shine's had a gear change in a trial too. No blinkers and the tongue tie go back on. This trial is up at Chung Fa, and you can see them there. He's outside that line of 5.
Yeah, it's just it's just more of a jump out, isn't it, with this? These horses are going quite slow in this and finished in a clump. He's a horse that hasn't performed fresh in the past. That's a little query I've got.
Yeah, I think that's obviously a concern, and he might just benefit, I think, from having the run. But this trial just tells us that he's fit and well and he's ready to resume.
Antoine Hemlin and Ricky Yu, the combination, is a 2-time winner over the 1200 metres around Happy Valley. Now, you're an avid track work watcher, Paul, and you've picked something out for us.
Well, look, Six Best Friends, I think, is just going to get a nice run in behind. He's got blinkers on for the first time. This is him wearing the blinkers, and you can see he's not pulling, he's non-fussed. I think the blinkers have actually done a good job with him here. He's just nice and relaxed with them on. So maybe that's going to spark him up a bit, I thought.
So race 5, number 6 for you.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with him. He should be a good price, Alex Lyerboard. So double figures at the moment. Expect him to start about 13 or 14. So he's on top. Gallant Waking is going nicely, and he'll get back. He'll be running on. Dragon Kingdom, look, he should be right on the front there from barrier 3 as well. And Momentum Galaxy has won over 1200. 3 of his wins have been over 1,000, but has won over this distance as well, and he's had that run under his belt. 6, 2, 8 and 3.
Yeah, I've gone with the 2 here, Gallant Waking. I think he's the one to be with in this race. As I say, this will be his 3rd run since having been gelded. And he's run last time at Sha Tin. He had to do a little bit of extra work, so hopefully getting back to the city circuit from gate 6. Vincent Ho back on board, I think, can suit. Shining Fortune, he's drawn wide. He's got to overcome that barrier, but you might get a decent price about him because of that, and his run last time was good. Dragon Kingdom's one that I've thrown in here. I think can run well. He's partnered by Derek Lung, and he's drawn well. And Spicy Grill, the 4, I've put him into the mix as well. First start for Pierre Ung. Zach Purton takes the ride. Plenty of course and distance form, and he wasn't too far behind Lucky Swainess a few starts ago. 2, 9, 8 and 4.
And punters with Nick too, because Gallant Waking has come up the 4.5, 1.6 early favourite.